with your angels in order to basically release the blockage within my body. Is that correct?
Yeah, so it's a mixture of, like, I have a method that they taught me many years ago, so I'll take you through the basics of those methods as well, mixed with, just in the moment guidance from what I'm hearing or getting that would be best for you. So taking a deep breath in, closing your eyes, and imagining a beautiful bright green moth opening its wings and closing as you breathe out. So you're going to use the energy of your breath to open and expand your forehead on the inside, and close and contract as you breathe out. Breathing in as it expands, and out as it contracts. Breathing in as it expands, and out as it contracts. And keep doing this until you find that the wings naturally start to find their own rhythm, their own beat. Let me know once that's happening. Yeah. So you can start to imagine green light pouring off of these wings, and almost like a gentle flashlight, let it move around your head, kind of discovering what's there. If you're looking for any tension, heaviness, numbness, emotion, just scanning your body, looking through your neck, your shoulder, looking through one arm all the way to the fingertips. Looking for anything different, anything that might need help. Scanning them through your other arm, all the way to the fingertips. Looking through the center of your body, your heart, your upper back, shoulder blades, your middle back. Looking through your rib cage, your solar plexus. Looking for any of that tension, heaviness, numbness, emotion, through your belly, your lower back, your hips, your butt, your groin, and then one leg at a time, looking through your hamstring, your knee, your calf, your ankle, your heel, the arch of your foot, the ball of your foot, and your toes, and then sending that energy back through the other leg, the hamstring, your knee, your calf, your ankle, your heel, the arch of your foot, the ball of your foot, and your toes. And nod your head when you've looked all the way through your body. So now I'd like you to send your inner gaze just below your belly button and just in. You're looking for a very bright, beautiful light, like a little sun, with your eyes closed still. Nod your head if you see it. You're looking for your core. This is your spirit, the most pure, beautiful part of you. It has no ego or personality. It's just the most purest part. Let me know if you see it. Nod your head. I'm going to do some Reiki, if that's okay with you, and scan your body and just see what I find. So the way that I do this for people that are unfamiliar with Reiki and distance Reiki is you actually, almost like a hologram, create an energy kind of map of their body, so you can I can actually feel her arms here, her shoulders, her head, And I'm moving around it as if it's a sculpture, looking to see what's going on with the energy. So I'm looking for tubes of energy in each area. Each tube is a different piece of karma to clear. That could be a memory or a past life. So right now I'm seeing a few of them. But I'm curious to see which ones you've experienced or felt. Where did you feel your blocks were? Can you point with your hand to the areas of your body that felt blocked? Can you hear me okay? Can I ask you to say yes if you can hear me? Okay. So, yes, and you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
So, okay, perfect. So, closing your eyes, going back to that space, which areas of your body felt tension or felt numb or heavy?
It was my back, but everything is released. I feel a lot of tension when I was coming into this earlier. But once I got into the mode, it literally just released every tension I had on my body.
Beautiful.
That was pretty amazing.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's look through. So I was finding a bunch of stuff. I go, check your back.
Okay.
Yeah, there is one on your back. Do you want to work on the one on your back? There's also, I found one kind of like in your body would be, I guess, the right side. So I found one here. It's like a tube of energy. There's another little one here. There's one on your arm here. And then, let me just show you again. Here. No, there it is. Then there's a little bit here. And then there's on your right arm here.
Right.
This
Yeah.
one. And then, or wait, yeah. Okay, so close your eyes and pick which one that you want to start with. I feel
Start
like
with
this might be the strongest one.
Yeah, that's the strongest.
Yeah, like the
I feel
center
that all the time.
Okay. Yeah, so closing your eyes, I'll guide you back through it. So just close your eyes, breathe into your belly. And let's start with that moth again a little bit. Just opening the wings and closing the wings, letting it find that natural rhythm. And then once it's found its natural rhythm, you can send that gaze to that area and see if you can see a color there. So I'm just going to hold it for a moment. There's a little block in the way. It's kind of like writing. Do you mind if I remove this so that you can see better? Okay. I see some people join. Welcome. We're looking through different chords in the energy field to find memories, beliefs, blocks, whether it's this life or past lives. Okay, so the block is removed, so why don't you look through and see if you can see a color in that area. So the way that you'll be seeing is almost like a memory versus seeing with your visual eyes. If that makes sense. So kind of like remembering what you ate for breakfast yesterday. You'll be kind of visualizing in that way, like color. Do you see one?
Sort of gold.
Can you see a texture?
It's shimmer.
Okay, cool. So why don't you look through that? So you're looking outside of your body in that direction and see if you can see anything else show up. So maybe it'll be a little foggy at first, and then you'll see one image or one object. Let me know what shows up. It can take a little moment, so no rush. Just let it take the time it needs, and let yourself know that you're safe to see what's here. Okay, will you let me know what you see if you see something?
I see something kind of black.
Okay, so look through the blackness and see what else shows up. Black is often the color of past lives, so black, purple, or dark blue. And past lives can take a little bit longer to be able to see after that point, but usually you would look through the blackness and then it would be a little foggy, and then you try and make out one object. Let me know if you see something. Let yourself know that you're safe to see what's here, that the reason you're looking at it is so that it can heal and you can actually complete that karma.
It's just light. Like white light.
Okay. So keep watching the white light, see what starts shifting. If anything else shows up, let yourself know that you're safe to see the details. Ask yourself what happened here. Why is this here? Let yourself know that you're safe. What are you experiencing?
It's like light pink. Light.
Okay, then it might be a connection to a person.
And it's going like this.
Cool. That could also be because I'm holding it. And that could be my Reiki energy. So keep looking through and see what else shows up.
Ah. I feel it's clearing out, like just open.
Yeah. I heard, ask yourself where you come from. Sending your gaze then to that area with pain, and see if you can see a color there.
I feel like something cut, like a red line of cut or something.
Okay. Can you ask yourself, let yourself know that you're safe to see what's there and what this cut is about? What happened here? Is anything else showing up?
I keep getting I fell or something like that.
Yeah.
From a fall, I'm not sure. That's
Okay.
what I'm getting.
Yeah. So keep looking in and see if you can see an object. Let yourself know that you're safe to see what's here and you want to know the storyline. And starting with an object, letting that fog clear, you can start to make out a scenery usually.
It feel like it's a wire of some kind.
Mm-hmm. So keep watching, see if you can see your feet. And that seeing this will help you heal and grow and move forward. Because once we see it, we're going to let it go. Do you see anything about yourself?
Yeah, I feel like it's connected with something coming from lower my leg.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Keep watching. Let me see if there's something that I can clear to make the vision clearer. Okay, that should make it a lot easier too. How's that going? Deep breathing, letting the emotion arise. You're safe.
It's all clear.
It's all clear.
Yeah.
Is there any lesson or words or any beliefs that you need to understand from that area? I'm being called to do some requiem work to remove some of this from your body, because some of it is past life stuff that I'm feeling, especially with the wire. So let's let it remove from your body. So you can imagine any of that energy with that cut and that wire, letting it go into the earth and planting some flowers over it, okay?
Mm-hmm. It was actually like a string, you know, like a white string.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually this is also more beautiful, but I lost my voice, so.
What is the song you're singing?
I'm just listening to what the angels are telling me to sing right now. And I'm tapping into, usually it's a requiem. So when somebody passes, usually a requiem is a normal thing that you sing to help the spirit move on. So that's what these are. And it allows the spirit to split so that it can just turn into pure light after that point and the karma disappear. So this helps ground the energy and let it transform into light. These sounds will sound different depending on whichever one we're working on. Sometimes it'll sound pagan, sometimes it'll sound like Japanese, sometimes it'll sound like a language that doesn't even exist anymore because the whole tribe is wiped out. You know? Okay. So usually it's tapping into either the saints or guides or gods of that time period. Okay, there's a lot of just like different magic stuff that needs to clear from your system, if that's okay if I just remove that.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say I remove it, it's not even usually me. I'm working with pure light and God consciousness, so they're kind of like moving through me.
I feel the one on my neck is getting more tighter.
Do you want to look at that one?
Sure, yeah. So this one was basically blocking me from breathing. When I do meditation, usually I cannot release my breath a lot, so I feel a lot of relief. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
I'm ready for the next one.
Okay, so let's go through the neck and see what's going on. So you're going to do the same thing, look for color and a texture. Let me know what you see. So let's try this. Why don't you ask yourself, instead of healing it immediately, why don't we look at where the wound comes from so you can understand yourself better? Because it seems like you're immediately going towards like, let's heal this. And like, your body's just like, yeah, let's like just pull it out. Yeah. But,
well, wouldn't you want to just heal yourself if it's hurting, right? But I understand. Yes. Okay, let's find out where it comes from.
Mm-hmm. Because you can heal the wound, but if you don't look at it, you might not see that there's a belief there or a certain block as well, which is important to see the information for. So let's just add some light to that area. If you said there was orange light growing and clearing, maybe just ask yourself what that area needs to clear. What we're doing today is actually just the first stage of my programs. So usually the first stage is clearing. So you're developing your inner sight, your inner vision to see what issues are going on in your body, what needs healing, and develop that sight. So, you know, how at first you were just seeing mostly colors, and then eventually you were able to hear words, and then eventually you were able to see a vision. And the vision was, you know, the umbilical cord and that. So as you can see, even in one session, you went through each stage to develop that vision. And then as you keep working, you develop that vision even stronger to the point where, you know, you'll be going through, like I said, we're finding these tubes of energy. So when you find one of those tubes of energy, you'd be looking for the color, texture, and then you start to see what's there, which could be past life. And you would see usually the whole, like, last day before you die. And then you would be clearing that out, seeing if there's any negative beliefs that you carried from that, changing it so it's not so dark, and that you bring light and love and safety to that part of you, and then separating it like I was doing just with the singing of the different words. That's a requiem, which clears the past life and allows it to turn into light, so you're no longer carrying that karma. Yeah. So that's like the first stage, and then you're clearing out all these different parts of yourself, all of your karma, your beliefs, then building your happiness. So you're getting to a good solid baseline of your energy. So you're like, this is how I want to be all the time. I feel awesome. And then you're manifesting. So you're communicating with God consciousness and pulling in the answers that you need to be able to see the best direction for you in life. Because there's like so many different paths you can go. And once you get really clear on what you would like to manifest, and you're in a clear space in your energy, you can actually see like a more defined amount of paths available. So,
I'm listening. And can this be done to someone when they're not present?
No.
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 So let's say we get off. You cannot go to different part of the energy in my body and try to heal it. That's not possible.
I could, but the main thing, like, that's just pure Reiki. That's just pure Reiki energy, and it's not actually clearing necessarily the pure karma. So the way that I do it is it's all about changing your belief patterns. So that's something that you need to consciously do and make, because why would you want somebody to tell you what you're seeing or to take that power away from you, right? When you can choose that power for yourself, and that helps you decide who you are, how you want to be more strongly, right? Nobody else can do that for you. or they can, but that's the opposite of what I'm doing. I'm helping you define yourself as your best self of how you want to be versus how your mom says they want you to be, or your society wants you to be, or your friends, or whatever. And it's like helping you get to this place of choosing who you are. And that's absolutely an engaged process. You can't let somebody else do that for you.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much, Alicia.
Yeah, of course.
I really appreciate our time, and it was just an experience and a half.
Allowing these emotions to heal and release, right? That's beautiful. So if anything, you hit your goal, right? Which is to feel something and experience something, and that's what you went through today. So
absolutely. Well, thank you so much again. I really appreciate it. I don't want to keep you any longer. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.
Just one last little piece. So for so I just did a New Year's sale for the program. So I just started my my next round of clients. Some people will be finishing in 2.5 months because they're doing the 9 weeks. Some people will be finishing in 5 months. So that means that in 2.5 months I have space.
How long does it take? How long does it take
if you want to
complete clearing?
If you want to do the complete clearing of your karma, it's 16 weeks. So it's like 8 weeks of clearing, 4 weeks of building your happiness, 4 weeks of manifesting. That's the main process. The 9 week is more of a tester. So you do like 3 sessions of clearing, 75 minutes each. 3 sessions of happiness building, and then 3 sessions of manifestation. But yeah, what I was saying is that this round of clients that I just starting now will be ending in roughly 2.5 months, like 2 months and a week-ish. And if you would like to get on the waiting list, there's only going to be a few spots available at that time, like probably like 4 or 5. So if you're interested and don't want to wait 5 months, definitely message me and get on the waiting list. Also, my prices will be raising probably by the end of the 5 months, as I have a new management team that I'm working with. So definitely, if you would like to start on like a cheaper level and you really would like to do this, definitely message me, get on the waiting list, and I'll let you know if and when that becomes available for sure.
Do you want to give our customers something special if they were watching this, perhaps if they want to get their reading for themselves too?
Yeah, for sure. Well, obviously, like I always allow like 15-minute clarity calls if you like. And if a program really calls to you, then you can definitely do a half-hour test session with me, and I would love to do that with you. It'll be like a smaller version of this. I did one with one person earlier this morning who is one of the people that like just filled out the program today. And she ended up seeing a past life with the person that she's dating, because she was wondering, oh, is he my soulmate? Is he my twin flame? And I was like, no, there's just some past life karma to deal with. And I helped her see that. So she saw the whole past life with him and realized how even in their life now, the way that their dynamic is formed is that he's reacting in the same way that he did in that past life, and she's reacting in the same way that she did in that past life. And there's all these interesting synchronicities. So if you'd like to know more about yourself in those ways, in a half hour, we can do quite a lot, actually.